attempt to change the channel.
State Champs is presented by Lawrence Technological University. Possible is everything. Hungry Howie's. Your next fundraiser comes with flavored crust. Go to doughraiser.com for details. And Clintondale Virtual School. Your flexible education starts here.
Thanks for coming back to the one and only State Champs High School Sports Show. We're presented by Lawrence Technological University. Blue Devil Days are coming up here on campus. Plan a tour today and see what this great university has to offer. I'm Lauren Planton. We have over 20 games of highlights to bring you this week, including boys soccer regional action, league title matchups in volleyball, cross-country regionals, and of course, the first round of the football playoffs from around the state.
I'm Stephanie Funkhauser, and we've got another hour of great content. Our man on the west side of the state, Ryan Terpstra, has not one, but two great In Focus features. What would high school football be without the great soundtrack provided by the marching band? Did you know they have their own competition season? We've got a behind-the-scenes look at the Jennison program.
That's right, and later, Ryan takes a look at the Benton Harbor football team. 4 wins in 7 years, and this season, they're in the playoffs. What's the reason behind the turnaround? It's more like who? Stay tuned.
We are locked and loaded for another great show. Let's begin with a pair of Ryans, starting us off with some football playoff action. This is part 1 of the Football Fury.
We start our playoff fury with a team that's never been here before. Benton Harbor hosting Dowagiac in Division 4. First quarter, Benton Harbor driving. Handoff to Percy Brown. He busts through the line for the touchdown, and the Tigers are up 6-0. Second quarter now, Benton Harbor knocking on the door again. Tim Bell rolling. He's under pressure. Escapes the rush, throws over the middle, and hits Milton McGee for the touchdown. And that gives the Tigers a 14-0 lead at the break. Third quarter, more Benton Harbor offense. Brown from 22 yards out slips a tackle, and the junior scores to give the Tigers a 20-0 lead. Following a Dowagiac turnover, it's Brown plowing through the line and into the end zone for his third touchdown. Benton Harbor, who for the last 2 seasons didn't win a game, wins their first ever playoff matchup 28-7 over Dowagiac. More from the Tigers later, but now we hear from Ryan Slocum.
Thanks, Ryan. We'll begin in Division 2. Fenton beat Holly 35-19 just 3 weeks ago. This meeting was much different. Tied at 14 in the fourth. The quarterback, Josh Zarnata, fakes everyone out. He keeps it himself for the go-ahead score with just under 3 minutes to play. So the Broncos have to answer, and it's up to the freshman, Cade Dolwitz. He hits Matt Barnett, who does the rest. A juke, a stiff arm, a dive, and a touchdown. Holly within 1 with 19 seconds to play. The Broncos say, forget the 1, we're going for 2 in the win. Dolwitz rolling right, gets tripped up, and that is it. Fenton survives 21-20. We had another rematch in D2 with crosstown rivals Midland Dow and Midland High. Dow won 49-28 last week, and the Chargers pick up right where they left off. Bruce Mann keeps it himself on the sweep to make it 26-7 Dow. Later, Mann throwing a laser to Justin Cook. That set up another rushing touchdown for Mann. Then the Chargers get defensive. Mike Robb had a pick 6 last week. He gets another one here in just his second career game on the defensive side of the ball. Dow beats Midland again, 42-7. They'll take on Fenton next week. To Division 6, 5th-ranked Millington at number 6 Sanford Meridian. The Mustangs had a 2-point lead in the first, but then Caleb Washer finds Sean Pardee over the middle. He takes it 46 yards for the touch, The Cardinals led it 18-8 at one point. But here comes Meridian, and they're coming correct. Christian Petrie hits Miles Laviere. He juggles it but hangs on for the 50-yard score. These two would go back and forth from there, and it's Meridian coming out on top, 44-38, to improve to 10-0 for the first time ever. I'm Ryan Slocum. We'll have more highlights on State Champs.
Hey State Champs fans, it's high school football playoff season, so don't forget to check out our scoreboard at statechampsnetwork.com every week for football scores from across the state. Coming up, we learn all about performance bands and what it takes to get for them to qualify for postseason at Ford Field. Stay with us.
At Lawrence Technological University, you'll go way beyond the books. Professors with real-world experience deliver hands-on instruction in small classes, helping students land co-ops, internships, and research projects. By graduation, 80% of LTU students have jobs or plans to pursue master's degrees. And most Lawrence Tech grads earn more than their peers. So if you're ready to embrace your possibilities, we want you at LTU.
Yes, all right, Ziggy, yes, that's how you sell flavored crust.
Who's this guy?
Well, this is Ziggy. He's actually a brilliant marketing man.
That's my job.
Yeah. Ziggy, tell him your idea.
What if we give away free stuff when you order online?
What a dumb idea.
Yeah.
What a great idea.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, listen to Ziggy and get a free Howie bread on every online order of $12 or more with coupon code FREEHB. Now that's an idea.
Hungry? Howie's!
What's up, State Champs Nation? I'm Ryan Terpstra, and this week we're going to step outside of the sports realm for just a second and take a look at the world of performance bands. Now, these bands are looking to qualify for their own state finals, and they have to deal with the same kind of things even a football team would, including bad weather, as we saw when we went in focus at the Jenison Invitational.
Well, the directors and several of the volunteers got here about 6 a.m., a little before, a little after there, and then weather seemed okay. So we started setting up as is, ready to take the show outside and push through the weather.
Things did end up getting nasty, but hey, it's Michigan, and the show must go on.
For our warm-up on Saturday, we just kind of adjusted to the bad weather outside, and that's really what we kind of do all the time. I mean, we practice a lot, and we don't always get good weather.
Because like seniors, we have had a lot of performances like that because it always seems every year at our invitational it storms or rains or is really cold or something. But this, the underclassmen really don't have that experience, so it's kind of our job to help lead them through it.
Performance bands have a full program, and that includes a lot of moving parts. And it's up to the band's drum majors to keep tabs on the over 150 participating students.
From the moment they get here on those show days, they are absolutely leading by example.
It's just been really cool to interact with the underclassmen and even the upperclassmen to just really form more of a family through the band. It's really cool to see everyone coming together, especially at this point in the season.
And then came the point for Jenison to perform, and the band hit the field with all the fanfare they could muster.
I personally think it went really well. After that performance, we talk about how other things we can improve on just for next show, making it the best run that we've had so far.
Honestly, I think it's the friendships that I make. Like, everyone in the band is just friendly towards each other all the time, and they're just really supporting. It's just really a great environment to be in.
I think there's highly mature performers and musicians. I mean, they take all of the knowledge that they learn, in concert band class, and they take it and put it out on the football field and make some beautiful music. And, while they're just high school students, they walk out into the field and become really professional musicians. It's amazing the art that they produce.
The Michigan Competition Band State Finals are November 7 at Ford Field, and you'll see Jennison there. For In Focus, I'm Ryan Terpstra.
We're South Christian, and soccer playoffs start right now on State Champs!
That's right, boys, and we will start in Division 3 with Grand Rapids South Christian, ranked number 2 overall, facing a high-scoring Paw Paw squad. If you were gonna score in this game, you would have to earn it. South Christian on the attack, flick off the head of Ty Brinks to Zach DeCock, who fires it just wide of the net. Later in the first half, off the free kick, ball glances off a Paw Paw defender's head, and it's DeCock for the right place, right time goal to give the Sailors a 1-0 lead. Paw Paw turned up the aggression, ball in the box, bouncing around. Nathan Smetana taps to Ricardo Vasquez, wide open on the doorstep, but SC keeper Carter Selvius gobbles it up to preserve the 1-goal game. Second half now, it's Brinks racing ahead for South. He slides past 2 defenders. Shot is saved by Paw Paw keeper Trent Heidema, and that keeps his team within reach. 2 minutes left. Free kick for Steven Magellan. Into the box, off ahead but out of play. Selvius logs his 16th shutout of the season as Grand Rapids South Christian wins the D3 Regional by a final of 1-0 over Paw Paw. Next up, Division 2, number 1 ranked East Lansing, facing number 2, Forest Hills Northern. First half, Northern and Blue with possession. Service into the box finds Evan Van Nortwick. He hits Braden Texer, who turns and fires just inside the far post, and the contest was 1-1 at half. Second half, East Lansing controlling. Beautiful touch from Tyler Caldwell finds a wide open Joe Trahim. He finishes with the left foot, and we go into overtime tied at 2. In OT, Forest Hills Northern senior Cameron Lights. He has the ball heading down the sideline, centers it in front, and Texer is there for a hat trick. Huskies lead 3-2. No golden goal, so East Lansing with a chance to answer. Sam Levy from an impossible angle sneaks it into the far post. Nothing settled in overtime, so we go to the shootout, where Northern's Diego Compion with a chance to end it, and the senior does. The Huskies win their first ever regional title, defeating East Lansing 4-3. For more soccer, let's head to Lorne.
Thanks, Ryan. We wrap up our soccer regional coverage in Division 1. Ann Arbor Pioneer took on the Shamrocks from Detroit Catholic Central. This game played at Novi High School. Catholic Central in white haven't won regional hardware in 19 years. First half, Ben Sargent puts it in front of the net. Pioneer netminder Eli Shoup gets a hand on it. Pioneer's defense keep it away. We were scoreless after the first half. But that would change quickly. Just 9 seconds into the second half, Pioneer with the turnover, Shamrocks capitalize. The freshman Charles Trevisan puts it into the back of the net. Catholic Central takes a 1-0 lead. Pioneer trying to even it up later in the game. Check out the ball work here by the senior Jack Eisentraut, but his shot sails high. CC added a late insurance goal, and the Shamrocks shut out Pioneer 2-0. First regional title since 1996. Catholic Central will face Forest Hills Central on Wednesday in the Division 1 State Boys Soccer Semifinals.
Hey guys, do you have a story idea or game you want us to be at? Email us at idea@statechampsnetwork.com and make sure we know what you want us to cover. Our hour-long show means more highlights and stories than ever before. Don't go anywhere.
Fundraising should be fresh, flavorful, and simple. We have the perfect solution at Hungry Howie's, Dough Raiser. Your nonprofit organization can sell paper pizza certificates that your customers can redeem for 1 medium pizza at participating Hungry Howie's locations. Go to doughraiser.com to learn about, sign up for, and order everything Dough Raiser. Request a Dough Raiser kit for your group today. Your next fundraiser comes with flavored crust. Welcome to Hungry Howie's Dough Raiser.
SNEF Camp is Metro Detroit's original Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram dealer, and we're still making the best deals every day. During the Chrysler Anniversary Celebration, lease a 200S for $139 a month for 24 months, or a 300 Limited for just $199. Celebrating 25 years of giving customers a superior buying experience. That's SNEF Camp on Telegraph Road in Redford.
SNEF Camp, Metro Detroit's original. SNEF Camp, SNEF Camp.
Can't wait until Sunday to get your high school football fix? Relax. 10 to 11 p.m. every Friday night, tune into the State Champs High School Football Radio Show on Detroit Sports 105.1. Tom Markowski, Scott Bernstein, and me, Lauren Plant, bring you the latest scores and breaking news. We'll take your calls, tweets, and emails. You can listen online or download the app. Great interviews, top-notch analysis, and all the latest scores. It's the State Champs High School Football Radio Show every Friday night from 10 to 11 p.m. on Detroit Sports 105.1.
USA Hockey has found its new home in Plymouth, Michigan. Take pride in the red, white, and blue and put on your jersey in support of Team USA. Team USA, building champions.
Warlow High School and more football is coming up next.
Back to the Fury. This time, the Brighton Bulldogs take to the field to take on the Heartland Eagles. Heartland beat the Bulldogs 17-14 just a few weeks back. Brighton QB Grant Dunachik was knocked out of the game. He's back now. Connects with Eric Kern in the end zone. Dogs took a 7-0 lead into the second. Brighton kept biting. Check down at the line of scrimmage. Bulldogs expecting blitz, so Dunachik the quick pass to Gerard Doki. He's got wheels. 54-yard touchdown. It was 14-zip at the half. Dunachik has the Midas touch. Just a nice little 35-yard pitch and catch to Nick Crocker. Bulldogs led this one by 21. To the final quarter now. Bulldogs now executing via the ground game. Kyle Sanderson would then put the finishing touches on a dominating performance by the men in black. Brighton wins big. They shut out Heartland 35-0. Let's check out some action now in the Lansing area. Kevin Gale has the highlights.
Thanks, Lauren. Arch rivals meet again in the playoffs as DeWitt plays host to Hazlitt. First half, Hazlitt trailing 17-7, DeWitt driving until Hayden Cross picks off a pass. Vikings back in business. But on the very next play, Matthew Mager sends it back the other way for DeWitt. These teams don't like each other. DeWitt riding a 14-game winning streak against Hazlitt. Third quarter, DeWitt leads swells to 24-7. Quarterback Will Nagel keeps and scores from 5 yards out. Later in the third, Hazlitt do-it-all quarterback Jake Tahaney fakes the handoff. A Panther gets a hand on the pass, but Michael Stinson follows the bouncing ball. Hazlitt closing the gap 31-13. To the fourth, though, DeWitt driving, and Nagel lofts it up to Ethan Bartold. Give him 6. DeWitt makes it 15 in a row, 38-20, advancing on to face another league rival from St. John's in the district final. To the Ledge now, undefeated Grand Ledge hosting Howell. Comets adding to their halftime lead as Nolan Bird hits Nate LaLumia, rumbles his way into the end zone. Comets lead by 18. Howell trying to get something going on offense. Deep ball coming up, but here comes Luke LaLumia. There's LaLumias all over the field, coming down with the pick for Grand Ledge here. And if the offense ain't broke, don't fix it. Bird goes back to the air. Malik Adams on the receiving end this time. Comets soar 38-2, 10-0 for GL, moving on in Division I. Last but not least, Dansville, all kinds of fired up for a date with Concord at home. In the first, Tyler Joseph has a nose for the quarterback, drops him in his tracks, loss of 13 yards. Later on, Dansville senior Ethan Korb takes the pitch, and wait till you hear these stats. 62 yards here, part of a 304-yard night. Very next play, let the kid finish what he started. One of 3 TDs for Korb. Dansville wins 28-6. The Aggies are district final bound for the 3rd time in 4 years. I'm Kevin Gale. More football coming up later in the second half hour of State Champs.
This is Alan True with this week's Recruit Report, and there's some big news on the west side of the state as Muskegon sophomore offensive tackle Antoine Reed took a visit to Michigan State and was offered by the Spartans. That is the second offer of the process from the Spartans. Now joined Tennessee, and at 6'7", 275 pounds, and only just turned 15 years old, expect there to be more offers for Mr. Reed in the future. On the east side of the state, there's big news as Ole Miss came up and extended 3 offers, 2 at Oak Park to offensive tackle Jeraymon Hall and sophomore guard Marquand McCall. They also offered Ann Arbor Pioneers running back linebacker Antoine Simmons, one of the hottest recruits in the state. They become offer number 25 for Mr. Simmons. And finally at Cass Tech, Kaylon Gervin, a sophomore cornerback, received an offer from Illinois when he visited Champaign over the weekend. How about that? A defensive back from Cass Tech received a Division I offer. That is Gervin's 3rd offer of the process. Illinois joins Akron and Toledo on his list. For this week's Recruit Report, I'm Alan True.
What's up, guys? Thanks for staying tuned into your original high school sports show, State Champs. Do you want a more in-depth look at recruits, rankings, and weekend wrap-ups? Check out our YouTube page, State Champs TV. We have webcasts every day keeping you up to date with everything high school sports. Stay tuned.
Can't wait until Sunday to get your high school football fix? Relax. 10 to 11 p.m. every Friday night, tune into the State Champs High School Football Radio Show on Detroit Sports 105.1. Tom Markowski, Scott Bernstein, and me, Lauren Plant, bring you the latest scores and breaking news. We'll take your calls, tweets, and emails. You can listen online or download the app. Great interviews, top-notch analysis, and all the latest scores. It's the State Champs High School Football Radio Show every Friday night from 10 to 11 p.m. on Detroit Sports 105.1.
Clintondale Virtual School offers students accredited Michigan high school courses in just 8 weeks or less year-round. Students can retake failed classes to improve grades or just get ahead by taking courses in advance.
I retook my English course and it improved my GPA.
I was able to take a class that my school didn't offer.
It lets me work at my own pace and I don't have to stress about asking questions all the time because those things make me nervous.
Get a second chance to get ahead. Go to ClintondaleVirtualSchool.com to enroll today.
At Lawrence Technological University, you'll go way beyond the books. Professors with real-world experience deliver hands-on instruction in small classes, helping students land co-ops, internships, and research projects. By graduation, 80% of LTU students have jobs or plans to pursue master's degrees. And most Lawrence Tech grads earn more than their peers. So if you're ready to embrace your possibilities, we want you at LTU.
Time for this week's look inside Lawrence Tech. Lawrence Technological University has started to grow their athletics programs immensely over the past 5 years, adding many benefits to their outstanding education.
3 reasons we wanted athletics that come to mind. One is it would help grow enrollment. 2, it would grow school spirit. And 3, it would reconnect us with alumni from the past as well, and it would lead to hopefully some individuals coming back to campus, maybe even giving some financial help to us.
To help promote athletics, Dean of Students Kevin Finn and his wife recently started a scholarship to support female athletes.
We love athletics, number one, but we also see it as an opportunity to expand and give students opportunities for careers in engineering and architecture, which there are less women in than men. So my wife and I, who both love sports, know that having a scholarship will attract more women to the majors that we offer here at Lawrence Tech, which are majors that are in need in the United States.
All to assist LTU students in being the most well-rounded they can be.
The need for female athletes is really the need for female students. In the areas of STEM-related careers and fields, employers are looking for a diverse population to employ. They want to have the most creative talent that they could have out there, so you need to have women entering those careers. It can't just be all guys. It has to be a mixture of both, for we can have the best opinions and ideas and best ways of looking at things from different angles, so we can have the most effective workforce out there.
For more information on LTU Athletics and their scholarships, head to LTUathletics.com. For State Champs, I'm Stephanie Funkhauser.
We're the Allen Park Jag Jungle.
And now it's time to get back to the Ultimate Sports Blitz.
Let's go!
Volleyball starts our final batch of highlights in the first half hour. The Downriver League title on the line. Allen Park at home to take on the Bears from Wyandotte Roosevelt. With a win, Wyandotte finishes the Downriver League 13-0 title outright. Pick things up in the first game. Junior center Hannah Lavis over to the senior Alea Canes, gets it to go. Bears take the first game. The three-time defending league champs Allen Park needed this win to clinch a tie with the Bears for the league title. In Game 2, the sophomore Shayna LaFace, the quick dish to Rebecca Massey, spike too hot to handle. This was a very contested battle in the second game. Bears responded. Lavis feeds it to Canes once again for the winner. We were tied at 24 apiece. But the Jaguars scratched its way to get the final 2 points. After a good rally, the junior Brooke Tack puts it where they ain't. They were fired up. AP wins Game 2, 26-24. Another seesaw affair in Game 3, but Allen Park would prevail after another solid rally. Massey there in front of the net for the winner. She had a team-high 15 kills on the game. Jaguars up 2-1. They were looking good early in Game 4. Looking to end this one, the senior Natalie Schlesinger, the nice placement in the corner for the kill. But Wyandotte Roosevelt would regroup, take control as Lavis sends it over to the senior Amanda Inclan. The big-time kill. The Bears take Game 4, and for the second time this season, this would go to a fifth-game tiebreaker. Both teams wanting it, but Allen Park had the lead going into match point. The junior Peyton Hetty gets it to go down. Ball game. Jaguars win the fifth-game tiebreaker. They clinch a tie with Wyandotte Roosevelt for the Downriver League title. Let's now head west to Ryan Terpstra.
Thanks, Lauren. Holland Christian hosted a volleyball quad, and they matched up against Coopersville to see who would win the event. First set, Danny Roskamp serving for HC, Coop returning, Lauren Gethlin digs, and the setup for Olivia Voskill is pounded home. Maroons with an early lead. Coopersville would charge back, Voskill with the block at the net, but Lauren Helsen rises up, gets the winner, and the Broncos take set 1. Next set, Coopersville keeping the momentum going, Helsen with the assist to Jenna Hoyer, and it looks like a possible 2-0 Broncos win. But the Maroons stood tall. Hoyer gets the block, but HC junior Abby Dykema returns the favor, and we head to the third set tiebreaker. This one went down to the wire. Christian going to Voskill. She is rejected by Aubrey Hossig, and Coopersville holds on to beat Holland Christian 2-1. The Broncos go 3-0 as they take down the quad.
That's it for the first half hour, but don't fret, 30 more minutes of State Champs is coming up. We have more games, highlights, and stories than anyone. Get ready for the Football Fury and more here on your home for high school sports, State Champs.